Alright guys, welcome back to the GSL Codas. This is Group D, the group of death. And CoCa and Alicia battling it out here to see who's going to advance to the round of 16. The map is going to be Metalopolis.
Both, of course, safe from dropping down in the up-downs because we just saw Marine King drop there. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
I didn't see it coming. On my Liquibet, I voted for, I think I voted for Lucira and Marine King to advance. Lucira, of course, did advance, but Marine King, I did not expect him to lose to Alicia, especially after his PBT rather, has been doing pretty well here. Now, Lucira, or rather, I keep saying the wrong names. Alicia actually just lost to CoCa. This is his second chance to prove himself here. If he doesn't, he will not advance. Let's see if he can take him out here on Metalopolis. Those are the eliminated maps, Crevasse and Terminus Re. Both these guys getting focused, getting ready. The map's up and loaded. Are you ready, Unstable?
I'm ready. Are you all ready, Wolf?
I'm so ready. All right, over here at the 3 o'clock position, a Zerg player on the team, Zenex. Very strong Zerg player indeed. This guy, his name is... he's known as...
Zenex CoCa.
Looks really tense and nervous about this game.
Yeah.
Definitely outpaid Alicia last time though. His opponent down here at the left side, he is the chosen one. Will he advance to the round of 16?
Slayers, Alicia.
3 rings on that finger cheering for Alicia.
I don't know, like, when they played on Tal'Darim, I feel it was a strategy that Alicia hadn't really seen before. So he's going to be prepared for that. He realizes what he needs to do to defend it as well. I think... Ooh, what does that mean? Oh.
Not entirely sure what that means actually. But maybe someone who's slumping in their chair a little bit. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. The conclusion we came to last time is it was very weak against some early timing pushes. So I really think that's what we're going to see from Alicia coming in this game. I wouldn't say it's going to win outright versus that strategy, but it definitely deserves some testing.
Yeah. Now what's unusual to note is that Alicia is actually not going for a fast Nexus. On the ladder and in North America, you hardly ever see Protosses go for that fast Nexus on this map. You hardly ever see Nexus first or Forge fast expand on this map, just because you have to have perfect building placement to do it. And on the North American server, a lot of people like to all-in, so it gets really, really nasty if you try to do that. So it looks like Alicia's actually going for a Sentry expand, which is more classic Protoss versus Zerg build on a map like this. This is a much smaller map. And again, that goes back to what you were saying. CoCa is going for a Speedling expand, wants to play safe himself. This isn't a big map like Tal'Darim. You can't take that fast third and just go with Infestors and just hope it's going to work out, especially when you don't know exactly what your opponent's doing. He's not going for a fast Nexus, so going to be a little bit different this time.
I think it will be slightly different, but the overall game plan, I think, is going to be the same for CoCa.
It is a pretty safe style. I mean, it's not a safe style, but it's a style that you can use on different maps, and I think he might just adapt a little bit, wait a little bit longer, not get quite as fast Infestors, but I think you're right. That end-game composition is the composition he's going to be looking for here on this map.
Exactly. It did look like Alicia had a lot of trouble trying to find the right counter mix to deal with that, but
Stargate.
Stargate. Doesn't want to let it get that far.
We'll see what he has planned with this Stargate. It is a very fast Stargate. It's a 1-gate Stargate. It could be a Void Ray expand. Void Ray expand, for those of you guys who don't know, was a build that Anti-Mage popularized actually during the beta for PvZ. You get a Void Ray out, you add a gateway, you usually do 2 gates and a Stargate, and you make your Nexus. And then of course from there you use the Void Ray to harass, clean up Overlords, maybe force a cancel on a third base if they make one, and then just kind of defend against Roaches. If they go for some sort of Roach all-in timing attack, you've got the Void Ray to help out. You can usually use that to good effect. It could be an all-in though. Do see a second gateway being added, and there's the Void Ray now. I don't think it's going to be an all-in though. I think it's just going to be a Void Ray expand.
Yeah, that Ling poking up and down that ramp really wants to know what's going on, checking everywhere for some proxies.
Yeah, I mean, he watched that last game. He knows that Alicia's not afraid to do it. Void Ray getting pretty close to being done. Roach Warren has gone down for CoCa. You may want to put on some early pressure. But with that Void Ray coming out,
The question is
cross map.
The question is he wanting to show that Void Ray early or keep it hidden for a while?
That's a very good question. And it looks like he is going to go ahead and show it. He's looking for Overlords now. He's actually added 2 gates, so he's now going up to 3.
There he is. He does see that Overlord.
Overlord does get taken out here. CoCa actually has made some extra ones, though.
Yeah, around about that time, you kind of expect one of your Overlords to die eventually to something.
Well, he did actually lose another Overlord at the front of his base as well, it looks like. So he's actually supply blocked after I said that.
That's right. He's got his Nexus down now here for Alicia. 2 more gateways on the way.
So it is just going to be that Void Ray expand with an extra gateway just to be safe. Taking control of the Zelnaga watchtowers. And right now, CoCa did not make any roaches, so lucky for him. He's not really going to be able to use those right now. He's going to try to use these speedlings to be a little bit aggressive. That Void Ray is not going to get back anytime soon. He may try to force the cancel on this Nexus, but there are a few sentries here. Here goes coming back. Even 2 more sentries there now. Void Ray doing a little bit of scouting. Try to get that creep to him, unfortunately cannot. And at the natural of Alicia, he almost loses the Stalker. Does keep it alive just barely.
I like how CoCa's not overreacting to this Void Ray. He's only got those 2 queens. The creep is connecting his main in his natural. Going to lair. He has that Evo chamber just in case.
Yeah, and he also made this that 3rd queen just in case, just to be safe. I think he knows what's going on now. I mean, he's seeing the hatchery.
Well, even if there's only this one Void Ray, he can use that 3rd queen for a lot of creep tumors. He can use it for the 3rd when it comes through.
Alicia, is he going to cancel this Nexus? No. Well, he's just walled off of his main, and he's going to go with 4 gates here. He has his pylon up here and a probe. I thought he was maybe going to cancel the Nexus, but looks like he wants to do a nice little timing attack.
Well, there is 7 roaches in production, 12 lings. It feels like he sees this coming. We do have that Void Ray as well. If he can focus down the queens, should be in a good spot. We do have a Hydra Den in production for CoCa, though.
Those queens targeting down that Void Ray. It's taking a lot of hits. There are a lot of sentries here, though. A lot of them at full energy. Roaches out here are going to help out quite a lot. And the speedlings come. I'm not sure if Alicia should have done this. He's taking a lot of damage. The Void Ray. Will it fall?
It's not going to fall yet.
And there it goes. And the lings
cleaned up here.
Taking out those sentries. More stalkers being warped in, but there are so many speedlings here surrounding everything, and I think Alicia is going to lose this battle. Just taking too many hits. He lost that Void Ray early on. The sentries fell as well. Moving out here was a terrible choice by Alicia, and the stalkers will fall. They cannot get home. A few zealots trying to help out, but with these roaches here, he's in a lot of trouble. He walled himself off in his main, so there couldn't be a Ling counterattack. But even so, how is he going to keep that Nexus alive in that case?
Yeah, he does have that pylon at the bottom of the ramp, but this counterattack by CoCa, it will most likely kill the Nexus and actually get up there into the main as well. At the same time, we do have Burrow and Roach Speed coming out for CoCa. He is double the supply of Alicia. He's trying to do the best he can to micro through this, but there's just nothing he can do. The pylon at the front is going down.
Unfortunately, I think the Chosen One is in a lot of trouble. These Stalkers trying to micro their best against these slow roaches, but they're going to be backed up into a corner. The Sentry might help out.
He does have another Void Ray on the way, though, to try and deal with these roaches.
Yeah, they're just going to be helpful, but remember, he's got half the supply of CoCa. CoCa's made a 3rd hatchery inside of his base. He's got a Hydralisk then. His Roach Speed's finishing up. He's getting Overlord drops. Burrow almost done. He's got a huge lead from here. I can't see what Alicia can do to come back. He has to kill his own pylon to leave his base. He can't even transfer probes right now.
Here comes the Void Ray to try and clean up the rest of those roaches, but even more roaches and speedlings coming across the map.
That's what that extra hatchery is for. He's going to be rallying more and more speedlings most likely. And there's the Burrow. No cannons, no robo. What's he going to do?
Nothing he can do. He's force fielding the bottom of the ramp, just delaying the inevitable. Burrows or his roaches. The Void Ray's like, okay, what am I going to do now?
He can't really do anything. He can force field one more time with that sentry. That's the last force field he's got left.
There's one probe being a hero down there at the Nexus.
And he's going to force field again, but this is going to be the last time. The Void Ray can't even do anything. And those Zerglings going to clean up that last probe. More and more roaches streaming forward here. 111 supply to 44. I think the Chosen One is in trouble.
Here's a second Void Ray coming through. He is going to be able to clean up these eventually. Another force field goes down. He's just going to burrow everything again.
Yeah, and that force goes up. GG! Alicia, you were the Chosen One! You were supposed to bring balance to this matchup! Why didn't you do it?
CoCa taking Alicia out twice. Once on Tal'Darim with some great late game, and once on Metalopolis with a nice defense, and then just great timing on that counterattack. Unfortunately for Alicia, he will stay in Code S, but won't advance to round of 16. We are going to have Lucira and CoCa both Zergs going into the round of 16.
Yeah, so a lot of Zerg fans will be happy with that. Alicia, great build. Void Ray Expand. Ask Anti-Mage about it. In fact, look up Anti-Mage on Team Liquid. Search for that build. It's an old build from the beta, maybe early release, somewhere around there. It's a good build, though. It's still applicable today. It's the build that he used. Moving out, though, a bad idea. When I saw him use the pylon to wall off, I was like, is he going to try to all in here? And he didn't. He canceled the Nexus, and then he lost all of his units. It was a bad choice to move out. So as you guys can see the results here, Lucira and CoCa advancing. Alicia stays in Codas, but Marine King goes to the up and down matches. Big shocker there. Didn't expect that to occur.
This was the group of death, as appointed by Gom. Personally, I did not see this coming out this way.
Nor did I. I just did not see it.
But it definitely is a group of death. If Marine King, who came round of 4 for the Super Tournament, goes, how does that happen?
How does it happen? It's happened to him before.
Yep.
But you definitely haven't seen the last of Marine King. He will be playing, of course, in the Team League. Absolutely. Very, very strong Terran player. There are big things in mind for him in the future. Yep. He just needs to, I think, maybe get over some of his nerve issues. He really wants to be #1. That's not always the most important thing, though. So again, here are our results put in a different format. First place for the first group today, C, was Genius and OGS Top taking second, so those two will advance. Zenex, CoCa, obviously as we just said, and Lucira advancing as well. So this is 2 round of 16 matches. The second one will be Genius versus CoCa. The fourth, of course, will be Top versus Lucira, so they'll meet each other in those next rounds.
So we do still have more matchups coming. Tomorrow we will have some more Code A and GSTL.
Yep, here's Code S for... This is for next Tuesday. This is SC Foyu, I am MVP, Zenio, and Byun playing in Group E. And in Group F, we've got OGS Nada, MVP Keen, Hong and Prime Wii, and OGS Supernova.
Lots of OGS next Tuesday.
Yep, Tastos will be back casting those. Now on Wednesday, we'll have TSL Killer, Bolt Prime, Liquid Huck, and TSL Live for Group G. And in Group H,
we have OGS Inca, Zenix Kirix, OGS MC, and StarTail Bomber. That is another dangerous
That
group.
is the death group of death. Inca, of course, making it to the finals. Kirix, a very solid and scary Zerg player, and MC and Bomber, nothing needs to be said about those guys. So tune into that on July 7th.
Of course, starting tomorrow, we do have the round of 16 for Code A in the mornings, and then GSTL at night. So much content these days for GSL and GSTL as well.
Yeah, there's that round of 16 now.
There we go. So we have Dream versus Lovesick, Leenock versus Yoda, Check versus Noblesse, Tassadar versus Ryung, and then the other half of the bracket we have Tails versus Van Van, Sheth versus Puzzle, Happy versus Yu-Gi-Oh, and Jinro versus ASD Foyu.
Yeah, Jinro advanced today. I was very proud of him.
Yes.
He hasn't been doing as well. We'll see if he can take out ASD Foyu, though. That's going to be pretty tough. And obviously, Sheth playing against one of the best processes in the world, Puzzle.
A lot of people underestimate Puzzle, and then he came through and 2-0 to MMA, dropped him into Code B. Whew.
Going to be a tough time. The Code A brackets this season are so stacked.
Yeah. Well, as time goes on, you'll find that the weaker players will be weeded out eventually. And at the moment, it looks like it's very weird because MMA's dropped down, Marine Kings, and they're really good players. But
that's true.
It's just the way they played on the day, not good enough to get them through.
Yeah, Leenock and Yoda should be a pretty interesting match as well.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that one. So, here we are. We're actually like the only people left here in the studio. Everyone else, it's been such a long day here.
It has.
So many awesome matches. Everyone is so tired from just watching them because they're sitting on the edge of their seat. There's this one girl who's a huge Marine King fan, and she always comes here, and I see her, and I actually kept looking over at her while Marine King was playing. She looked so sad. And when he lost, she just
disappeared.
She looked like she was going to cry, and she got up and she left. And I was like, ah.
So that happens though. So we are done for the night.
I am Wolf. You can follow me at Twitter at FXOWolf. You can follow him at FXOUnstable. You can follow GomTV at GomTV. You can see it right down there. You can follow them at Twitter, of course, and go to m.gomtv.net. Check out the VODs. Special thanks to Pepsi and Gatorade, but don't forget G-Skill.
Yes.
Without those people, none of this would be possible. Thanks to GomTV, the GSL, thanks to Blizzard.
Did we forget anyone? Don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Thanks to us.
Yes.
Thanks to you guys. Without viewers like you, none of this would be possible.
No.
Tell all your friends about the GSL. Hashtag GSL when you post about it on Twitter. Tell your friends, get your girlfriend, get your mom, get your cat, get your brother, get your second cousin, get them watching this show. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So get ready for some stacked games in Code A, the GSTL, and Code S coming up here. It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
So much content here at the GSL.
think we haven't finished up yet, though. So
Yeah, we haven't quite finished up. So,
I know
thanks
it's been
for
a long
watching,
day.
guys.
Very long day.
Go get some sleep. I know it's been a long night for some of you guys over there in the U.S. It used to be long nights for me when I was there, but now I'm here.
You just got to shift your sleep schedule. It's okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, like we're just mentioning again, GSTL, someone buzzed on my ear and was like, just make sure everyone knows about it. Yeah, know about it. Friday, FXO is playing against ZenX.
Yep.
So ZenX CoCa, you saw him there. He's going to be there. It's public information. ZenX Hack and Moonin will be starting for us, so just wanted to mention that. Do you know who's playing on Thursday?
I haven't had a chance to check, honestly.
Yeah, well, it's on the gomtv.net webpage. Also be on teamliquid.net. You can just go down to the calendar there, check that out as well.
Yep.
I'm really excited for those. I'll actually probably be at the studio, but either way, you'll see both of us tomorrow casting Code A, and on Friday as well. Check that out. What is that down there? That's G-Skill. Put that RAM in your computer. Put that Pepsi in your mouth. I know you guys probably think I'm just talking about Pepsi like it's, just plugging it, but I actually love Pepsi. It's awesome. But we're going to wrap up here. I'll see you guys tomorrow at Code A.